All right, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to our morning market update for Thursday, March or April. I don't even know what month we're in. Thursday, April 26th of 2018. We got a great update for you today. We're going to talk about earnings from last night, Mario Draghi's conference this morning, and how it's impacted the euro and currency markets. And then we're going to also talk about Facebook earnings yesterday and how they've performed. All right, so let's get started first and foremost. So I want to give you guys a really quick update. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Monday, May the 1st of 2018, we're going to be doing something really exciting. We're starting our trading psychology course, and we're going to be going through 7 lessons of 7 weeks, and we're going to be teaching you all about trading psychology. These are tips, secrets, and tools that professional traders implement on a daily basis to make sure they come into the market with a winning mindset. 80% of success and results is all about your psychology that you bring to the table. And we're going to teach you how to have a positive mindset, a winning mindset as a trader. And more importantly, we're going to teach you how to have a psychology just to be somebody who attracts abundance, wealth, and to be somebody who's the best version of yourself. That's coming up May 1st, 2018. Sign up on the, to be part of that, you got to be an elite member. But if you click the link in the description below, you could actually sign up for the email list and you'll hear some more as we go through it leading up to the launch on the Monday. The first lesson is going to be absolutely free. And I encourage you to check it out. You're going to learn a lot even on that one lesson. All right, there's a webinar link in the description that we'll put on this video. All right, AMD is up 9.6% yesterday after giving upside guidance, down 4.5%. Oh no, audio is like a robot. Is the audio really terrible, guys? Hang on, let me just turn around. I got it. Is it still bad, Donna? Ah, come on. I'm not going to do it if it's going to be that bad. It sounds normal. Yeah, in the trading room, but is anybody on YouTube? Just hang on one second. I want to confirm something. Well, yeah, but all right, you guys can still hear me. I'll just do the update. And you guys don't like it, then whatever. Whatever. AT&T is down 4.5%. Boeing is up 4.2%. Chipotle is up 10%. So you got a lot of green earnings across the board. The clear winner here was Facebook, up 7.3%. Facebook absolutely annihilated all expectations and earnings. They just crushed it. This company just tore it up. Big beat. All right, in Asia, Japan equities are up 0.5%. Hong Kong's down 1.1%. China's down 1.4%, and India's up 0.6%. In Europe, at midday, London's up 0.2%, Paris is up 0.5%, and Frankfurt is up 0.2%. And so you're getting a little bit of rebound in European equities after some mixed Asian session trading. Futures here in the United States, Dow Jones is up 0.2%, S&P is up 0.3%, Nasdaq's up 0.6%, crude oil is up 0.6%, and it's pretty strong. We continue to believe crude oil's got strong fundamentals, but from a day trade basis, yesterday was a good opportunity for some short trades as well. All right, and Bitcoin's down 0.4%, back below 9,000. So it's very important that Bitcoin gets above now 9,000, or that trade idea that we had a couple of days ago could be scratched at some point soon if we continue to see deterioration of the upside. I mean, we had nice enough entry to pick it up on some low opportunities. Therefore, you got the luxury of scratching the trade, which means closing it for not a loss, not a gain. Scratching trades is how you become a professional trader. Professional traders scratch a lot more trades than you would think. They don't just take a trade and then they make millions of dollars. They take a lot of trades, and the ones that don't work out, they scratch. So I've always said this is one of my favorite quotes. It's a personal quote of mine. Don't look for the perfect trade. Take a trade and be a perfect risk manager. And that couldn't be more true. If anybody trades professionally and earns their living out of it, that's a tattoo-worthy quote. This morning, Treasury yield's down 2 basis points to 3% again. We are holding above the 3% marker, and that causes volatility in equity and risk assets. That's where the fear was predominantly derived from, this 10-year yield getting above the 3%. It's back down a little bit, but it's still at 3%. All right, at 8:30, we had initial jobless claims. They came out 209,000 versus 230 expected, so lower than the expectation. That's a good thing for the economy. The 4-week average of initial jobless claims declines from 229 to 230, declined to 220. It declined to 229 from 231.25. So that's a positive thing on the 4-week average, dropping. Less people filed for unemployment. All right, international trading goods is still negative, but a lower number in the negatives. Therefore, it's a good trade figure for the United States. So Donald Trump will be happy with that. 10:30 today, we got the natural gas inventories. 11 a.m., we got Kansas City Fed manufacturing survey. And 1 p.m., we got the results of a $29 billion 7-year note auction. And it's going to be very volatile for the fixed income markets. All right, this morning, Draghi reiterated that rates will remain low well past the end of bond buying. So they did not hike the rates. They did not give any indication of potential rate hikes. They did not say they're going to cut liquidity. It was pretty much a status quo report in the ECB, the European Central Bank decision. So this is equivalent to what the Federal Reserve is in the United States. He said inflation will converge towards their target. So once again, that sounds very similar to what Janet Yellen used to say, and now Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Bond buying will continue until there's a sustained adjustment in inflation. So he's saying until inflation ticks up, they're going to continue to purchase bonds. Bond purchasing is a form of providing capital to the market. What they say is, here, give me a bond. I'll take your bond from the market. Here, market, have cash. That's how they flood the market with liquidity. All right, it says data has pointed to moderation of expansion, could reflect pullback from last year. He said protectionism is more pronounced. Protectionism being countries closing off their borders and putting levies, tariffs, and taxes on imports and exports. That's protectionism, essentially. A country closing off its borders, protecting itself from trade, international trade. That's double-edged sword, however. Protectionism sounds great until you actually look at the impact on economic global scale. He said risks are balanced. To continue to monitor the euro currency, reiterates the government must substantially step up structural reforms. Initially, that had a very bearish impact on the euro because it said no interest rate hikes. We're going to keep buying bonds, flooding the market with liquidity. He kept saying things that are already priced in, but the United States already started to raise the rate, so they're in a hawkish cycle. And the ECB is not following through, which is really bad for the currency. Therefore, the currency got hit a little bit and then proceeded to rebound. The euro was very volatile. I got a nice short in there when Draghi was speaking in the press conference. The press conference is ongoing right now, by the way. You should be listening to this on any wire and a news wire. A nice free one is, what was it called? Go to our website. I have a whole list of the best trading news feeds, TRADEPROacademy.com/blog. You'll find a great article written on free news feeds and an amazing paid one. All right. So he's speaking right now, Mario Draghi. Watch for that euro. There's a lot of volatility in there. I traded the euro futures. A lot of currency traders don't know that they could trade the futures, and it's a less predatory market. All right. That's ECB. Let's talk about Facebook very quickly. I got 2 minutes on Facebook that we could talk about. Facebook smashed expectations. Analysts expected 1.35 to 1.52 on earnings per share. Facebook came up at 1.69, $1.69 per share. That's huge. They reported revenue of $11.97 billion, above average and consensus expectation of 11.4. The highest sell side estimate was 11.73. It beat that as well. All right. And the revenue of the quarter was just shy of a record. Only Q4 of 2017 surpassed it. So Facebook is back on the wagon, man. They're doing great. $11.8 billion in advertising revenue, and the mobile ad revenue represented for, get this, it's going to blow your mind. Remember, everybody said Facebook isn't going to be able to figure out the mobile ads, blah, 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 blah. They're not going to, how is somebody going to click ads on their phone? Ads aren't going to work. About 91% of revenue from advertising. 91% of advertising revenue came from mobile. That's a clap to Facebook. That's an amazing job. Despite the fact Mark Zuckerberg got grilled in Congress and they're selling everybody's data. I mean, look, they're not like the golden child. I'm just saying it's a great quarter. They needed this kind of report to bounce back amid some of that privacy data breach. I feel like that's now sort of in the back of people's minds. Investors are like, what's going on, Facebook? How dare you guys do this? We're going to pull our advertising from the platform. And then they see this massive Q1 beat. And then all of a sudden, like, all right, well, we're making money off it. That's kind of what's happened. We're shrugging off this privacy. You'll see this privacy breach stuff. this Cambridge Analytica, it's just going to fizzle out in the background. No one's going to know anything anymore. In 6 months, I'll be like, who's Cambridge? Analytica, isn't it analytics? Can't you spell, George? Facebook, DAU, daily active users, 1.4 billion for March 2018 average, an increase of 13% year over year. All right. Monthly active users, MAUs, 2.2 billion people on Facebook monthly. Wow. That's up 13% as well. Mobile advertising revenue is up large. What else was up large? They're also doing a buyback. They're announcing a massive buyback. Facebook's going to buy their own shares. And look at this. Hang on, I got to turn around so I can show you. This is a chart, first of all, of my oily, greasy screen because they get nervous doing these updates. But whatever. You guys get the idea. Zuckerberg has been selling like a boatload of shares. Zuckerberg's been offloading a lot of his shares. He's got like 50% of the company. So, I mean, the man's got a lot of shares, but he's been selling a lot recently. So I just always wonder when you see a large block of insider transactions, are they scared of something? What's going on? So keep that in the back of your mind. He's been selling a lot before this report. Let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks. He's going to sell more. But yeah, Facebook, huge beat. What you could do on this trade is wait for a pullback, get long, and I think any like brief sell-offs will be bought into. So you can look for some call option opportunities, look for some call spreads because volatility will still be high post earnings. I would probably be doing a spread here, not a flat-out call. I know you want to get a lottery ticket, but don't we all, right? But I heard a really good quote from a very wise, wealthy man, very wealthy man. Literally, most people would probably know his name. And he said winning the lottery could probably be the worst thing for any one person. And I laughed and I said, you know what? If you don't got what it takes to make the money, you don't have what it takes to keep the money. So point I'm trying to get to here is don't look for these lottery wins. Look for small gains. Look to manage your risk. Treat this thing like a business, not a casino, and it'll work out for you. All right, it'll work out. There's no other business you could jump into and make millions of dollars in your first year. You know what I mean? Like, I'm case in point to that. You guys know how hard I had to work to get here. It's insane. All right. And I'm going to do a video on that, by the way. At some point, I can share my real story with you guys. I'm working on something. I just haven't really opened up to anybody like that, so I'm not sure if I want to, but I probably should. All right. You guys have a good day. Manage your risk, trade like a TRADEPRO. Watch Facebook, watch FANG stocks, and watch the yield as well. I think that we're going to have a little bit of a rebound today. I think we're going to get a little bit bullish after a brief sell-off today. Yesterday, we had a bearish day after a brief rally and then a reversal. Watch for the first hour today of a little bit of bullishness, and then around 10:30, see if this market reverses. 10:30 Eastern tends to be that tricky hour where more markets turn bottom out or top out. Take care, guys. Have a great day. I got to turn around and do this morning market update. Not morning market update. Open the trading room, set some levels, and get started. See you soon. Goodbye. I sounded robotic on that, apparently. I'm a robot. Hey, YouTube. See you later, YouTube. Oh, man, sometimes I get weird. And I like it.